So how to live in the divine feelings all the time, 24/7? That's what I will try to answer here. And perhaps there could be many ways to do this, but this is one way. First of all, it is delightful to live in that state. What are the divine feelings? Love, joy, peace, and bliss. So if your heart is empty, what is left is the divine feelings. So the solution to living the divine feelings is to empty the heart. So how we can empty the heart? First of all, what is in the heart? What is occupying that space now? Well, a lot of things, right? For example, expectations. Another one, unnecessary desires. Another one, attachments. What about resentment? So every human heart is full of these things, right? And all the negative emotions that result from these elements. So all this needs to be removed, and what is left? In an empty heart, what is left is the divine feelings. So that's the first thing we need to have clarity about. Then the question is, how can I remove all this stuff, that have been accumulated, who knows, for incarnations? Including trauma, that's another one, right? Well, one way to do this is to do not try to do it from the ego. Do not transform this into a project that is ego-driven. I will empty the heart. I will slay the dragons. If you do that, you will probably fail. Why? Because this me or I that is going to slay the dragons doesn't exist. It's not real. So it has no power. Then the most logical thing to do is to surrender, right? That's the 12-step programs, very successful, right? I cannot do it by myself. I cannot empty the heart. It's a huge project. I cannot do it. I need the divine help. That's the idea. That's what I would recommend. But in order to do it effectively, to really ask for this in a clean manner, where the ego is really not there, first, I highly recommend that you wake up first. Wake up means what? Is to awaken to the realization that the I or the me is conceptual, is not real. So this conceptual self that you think, which is what you think you are, is a bunch of concepts and the feelings associated to them, and it's not real, and it has no power. And then it's easy to make a clean request, because you know that you don't exist, or you know that you are just undifferentiated divine consciousness. So in a way you are making the request to yourself, but now it's a self with capital S, and very powerful. Not like the ego or the me, the I. So emptying the heart is part of the embodiment process in the path of non-duality, and a very important part of the process. Awakening is not enough. We need to embody the awakening, and part of the embodiment is to clean the heart, to empty the heart. So that what will be left is an open heart full of divine feelings. 24/7. So I highly recommend to wake up first in order to attain later open heart. So if you're interested in awakening, there is a link below this video that leads to the awakening protocol. Awakening is not difficult. Emptying the heart takes much longer. But once the awakening is there, then it may take you 1/10 of what, or 100 times less than if you try to empty the heart from the ego, from the me, the I, this illusory self, trying to empty the heart, trying to kill itself, because these things that are in the heart are part of the ego. So the ego is not willing to let them go that easily. So first you see through the ego. That's the awakening. And then you empty the heart. It's a much more effective approach. So awakening is not difficult, and that's why I recommend it so much in my videos and classes. It's not difficult, and in fact in a 3-hour session you can wake up. Check that link.